Hello everyone. If you're experiencing a tight or achy back, I have an exercise I'd like to show you that I feel is pretty effective at relief. So to start, I'll be using two foundational techniques to do this, which is breathing vibrationally and a joint mobility technique. They'll link in the description. So to start, we want to get a piece of fabric we want to stand on, and we want to be able to lift it up kind of like a lateral raise. And what we're going to be doing is we're going to have a resistance point, and it's going to be stuck right here, and then we're going to be trying in a way isometrically to pull up as much as we can. Okay, so we're going to be kind of in a way kind of having our arms a little bit in the back. Okay, so where you grab the fabric and how you grab it is all dependent on your comfort level and your ability level. So if you can only grab it from down here because you can't really move up, that's fine. That's what we're working with. As far as the fabric is concerned, ideally a big long piece. A thinner long piece is really good, like a square sheet. If you got a square sheet, or a blanket works. If you don't have a sort of long piece of fabric, then two towels, like bath towels, could work. So you like step on one, and then you step on the other one, and you pull up that way. Or t-shirts or pants. Just be a little bit creative with how you want to grab it and move it. So when we are going to be pulling up, right, I'm going to be standing on the fabric, and I'm going to be pulling up when I'm behind here. Okay, so when I find a spot that gives me some tension, I'm pulling up. Right, there's a tight spot, and I'm gonna look for it while I'm pulling up. Kind of gonna hold it, and then I'm gonna rotate my shoulders in either direction, my wrists, and then also my hips. So I'm really in this state. So if I'm pulling up, my body's kind of being pushed down because I'm standing on this fabric, and it's like pulling me up and down. So as I do that, then I'm going to be also moving my hips, because I'm also going to be feeling some areas in here. So you pull up, and then we move the hips, and move our shoulders, and move our wrists. So when you do this too, feel free to move around. I want you to think in spirals. So when we're holding, you want to be able to like move your arms in different directions. So like I'm moving them like this, and then I also move my shoulders in this direction. They can both go at the same time and up, or they also both, you can go more forward, lean back, and pull them up. It's really up to you and where you feel that tightness and that achiness in order to work it out. I'm gonna get set up, and I'm gonna show some example workout to give you an idea of some of the things you could think about and some of the ways that you could start spiraling or moving and introducing different angles to help get certain areas that are really bothering you and troublesome. So I'm gonna get set up right now. First, I'm gonna show how I stand on it. So I kind of make sure it's just even, and then I drop it down, and I adjust, and I step on it. Now it really doesn't matter if it's wide. You can crunch it up, add stuff like your toes, but we're not really focused on that right now. So I kind of get a good solid base, and then from here is where I got my hands behind. See, I can grab it in any direction. Here, higher, higher. Okay. So now you have an idea of how I'm standing on it. I'm gonna move around, and I'm gonna show kind of the angle to start. So from here, I'm gonna concentrate. Now I'm gonna get my vibration going. So now I'm sinking into my vibration. Now I'm starting to give a little bit more pressure to the up. I'm trying to push up. now I'm like kind of leaning to my right, if you see it. So right now I'm leaning back, so I'm getting this back side right here. And then here my left arm's twisted. So I'm kind of like pushing and pulling in a way. I'm really isolating that spot that I feel in my back over there. So it's like this. And then I can also just turn around. I'm only pushing up as much as I'm able to, right? You don't want to go too hard with it because you're not going to be able to get it. We want to really at the start here, we want to sink into everything. We want to take it very, very slow, very, very light, because we want to ease into what's bothering us. So as I ease into it, and I'm slowly moving my right shoulder, but I'm feeling it in my left backside over here. So I'm really just moving like this with my shoulders to try to change the tension. Now I'm going to kind of in a way flex my hand. So I'm here and I'm flexing my hand. That's really getting the forearm involved in it right now as I push up. I'm doing my mini circles. Moving my hips. Do it, you start to get a sweat. So mess around with the different angles. Like if you're having problems too, really getting to that extended area, you know, grab it really, really low. Grab it really, really low and just work from here, because you're gonna feel it this way too. You just lean back a little bit, right? So it's really low. So yeah, just mess around with it. See which angles work best for you. And remember, just breathe, get that vibration really good, and just ease into it to start. You can start picking up the pace a little bit when you start feeling like it's more fluid with you. Thanks for watching. Hope that helped.